Welcome to Morning Musume, everybody. Oh, there you are, Ro.
Hello. Thank you.
I think this was one of my better songs.
You know, all things considered, it turned out pretty good. Welcome to Morning Musume Monday. I'm Jake.
And I'm Jeremy.
And this week we will be reviewing...
Morning Musume no Kimagure Princess.
Booby Beam!
This is a song that focuses heavily on the booties, as shown by the holes that are all over their pants.
Funniest thing to me is, as we learned from the Music Fighter appearance, the holes are not just holes cut into the costume. They're little windows, like there's a clear plastic raincoat fabric over the holes. So
you can
still,
literally see their butts.
Like there's windows in their clothing.
Like the windows of the castle that the princess looks out upon and wonders, why does my life suck? I remember when this song first came out and everybody flipped the F out on Hello Online because they were like, oh my gosh! They said what? It's gotta be her coo! And we all found out that it was actually her lips. This is the final single for Kusumi Koharu-chan. I feel like, on a whole, this song kind of completed itself from when she first began. Do you, by any chance, remember the name of the single that she debuted in?
It's been a long time. It's been 2 years. Sexy Island.
Yeah.
Okay, I was totally gonna say that too. I was gonna be like, Sexy Island, but I'm like, I'm just thinking of Sexy Island because this song was like the same thing. Sexy Princess.
Sexy Island. Cupido. I feel like on a whole though, it pretty much completed itself because if you will recall, in Iropori Jiretai, there were the fire effects that the girls were throwing the fire at the screen and they were like shooting it over their heads, and I thought it was cool that they did that all full circle for Koharu and Kimagure Princess. They were like doing this electric fire thing.
Also, this song structurally was very similar to Iropoi Jiretai. Also, they had that hook of the sexy something.
And it was non-Japanese.
It was a very ethnic sound, which I think it sounded very Russian, but I may also be influenced by the fact that they kept doing like Russian.
And there were the male voices going, what?
Vodka! So they were very similar songs. It was a very full circle song for Koharu.
I enjoyed it.
I really, really like this song.
This is the first song so far that Kame has led the dance for, and she was in the center shot of the entire music video, and I think that's also appropriate for Koharu's introduction, because if you will also recall, at the beginning of Iropori Jiretai, Koharu had the first line and then Kame had the next line. So I think it's appropriate that Kame got the focus on it since she was the second to be seen in Koharu's original. So it's like the two of them journeying together through Morning Musume.
From the minute the song started, I really liked it. At first, I was really confused because when they sang the first line, I was like, why is she singing like that? And then Reina sang after I, and I was like, oh, they have a chipmunk. It's sped up. They've sped up their voices here. And it made more sense. I actually like the line distribution. Yeah, Koharu didn't get a lot of lines.
She didn't get any. She got duets.
She got duets. But, you know, after you pointed out to me that it doesn't make any sense to give a graduating girl a butt ton of lines because literally the very next time they do the song, they're gonna have to redistribute them anyways. It makes sense. I thought she got some nice featured shots, and she looked pretty good in them.
She looked very good. I didn't think she was shown enough.
I thought she had one shot right in the beginning that was very nice where all the other girls are doing sexy faces, sexy pouches, and then Koharu's just like, I would have loved to have seen more of her, yes, but I always would love to see more of the graduating girl. And I would have liked to have seen her featured at least a little more in the day.
I feel like she didn't get anywhere near as many shots as previous members have gotten. Like even Yoshizawa, when she graduated, even though she only got the one big bulky speaking line, she got a lot of screen time. That she had a long lingering shot on her, and I believe that the lingering shot at the end was on Eddie.
But also, I mean, Koharu left. I feel like when a girl actually graduates, like, on normal, like, I've grown up and it's time to leave terms, I feel like for whatever reason they get featured a little more.
Like Abe, Yoshi.
Like Abe, Yoshi, all that. But I think since she left on her own and she was far from leaving anytime soon, I feel like
It was like Kono and Ogawa.
Yeah, I feel like they were just kind of like. But I really liked the music. I liked the vocal lines. There was something about it between the chipmunks and the way that they almost did it very operatically, and I really there was something almost a little over the top operatic about the way they sang that line in comparison to the chipmunky opening lines. That it was fun. It wasn't hokey. It was fun, and I liked it. The only thing that I was a little bit like about was the lyrics, particularly the "look at her sexy butt, her breasts, her wet lips." I was just a little bit like, okay. I actually really liked the lyrics of the song. I just wish that they hadn't said butts and breasts. I'm not gonna lie, like, because I loved everything else about it, like comparing the girl waiting for love to happen to a princess in a castle,
and then comparing the guy almost to Romeo.
And then there was something fun about the look at my sexy tears and my erotic smile. Like there was something very much like the girl who's waiting for someone to show up, who just who's sitting there getting ready in the mirror, just like, one of these days someone's gonna find this attractive.
Sayumi, someday somebody's gonna think I'm cute. It's gonna happen.
This whole song is the girl who's not having love happen, standing looking in her mirror like, I got it going on. Look at this ass, look at these boobs, look at this face. Maybe I'm sobbing right now, but damn, I make it look erotic. Someone's gonna want
Maybe that's
this.
why she's cut holes in her her dress.
She's an attention
She wants someone
seeker.
to see her.
Well, I went with white because it's virginal and kawaii, and I thought it would offset the eroticness of it nicely.
Where did you get virginal from this erotic song?
I'm saying it was a comparison, it was an offset, it was contrasting. So let's talk about the costumes, the styling, and the set. This song was set in...
It looked to me like a mosque.
Either a mosque, a very open floor plan cathedral.
Could have been a whole lot of things. But I did see a large stained glass window in the background in one of the opening shots, where they were standing by that gate. There was a really big stained glass window.
It really
So it could have been a cathedral.
It really looked like a lot of the cathedrals I saw in Germany when I went to Europe.
Could have been styled off of that.
It really looked like that to me. The costumes, basically, some of the girls, not all the girls, had a big cowboy
hat.
black
Sparkle glitter.
sparkle glitter bedazzled hat, which were actually pretty cool.
They were cool, but they didn't match the context of anything else.
When all the world says why, Japan says
Why not? Cowboy hats? Where did that seem like it was a good idea?
They were bedazzled. And then they had, I'm gonna call them MC Hammer pants, because they were a little bit like the poofy MC Hammer, Jasmine, Princess, Arabian Nights pants, with holes in them. Not just holes, with little windows.
Window holes.
Windows to their asses.
As far as a graduation single, I particularly am not sure how well the actual song really fit towards Koharu. I feel like Koharu could have gotten at least one small line, though part of me doesn't want to complain because I feel like she got such a good push in Nanchate Renai, and I feel like with other singles lately and other songs on the albums and the B-sides, I feel like she's gotten a pretty good amount of screen time and voice time. And so I'm on the fence on if this is a good graduation single or if it is a bad one.
Backpack edition.
I feel like Koharu in general was a better graduate than some of the other ones we've seen. I feel like she was a lot like Yoshizawa, where she was kind of bantering. Is that the right word? Bantering? Where did bantering come from? I feel like she bantered a lot with the girls and with the audience, and I feel like she, as a whole, was a really good graduate.
She was very, very fun and very, very cute, and I liked her graduation because it was sufficiently like being kind of witty and funny and bantering and still being in the moment and emotional, and I really appreciated that.
The glitter on those costumes
Was fantastic. I see feathers.
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 Like a feather duster.
Yes, feathers. Feathers everywhere. Feathers in the hair. Feathers in the dress. Feathers everywhere! And then
And then
I see glitter.
glitter.
You know, I have a whole bunch of glitter left over from Pepper Cake. Remember the tons of
Oh,
glitter that
yes,
we
we
bought?
do have 50 tons of
I'm
it.
pretty sure I could use it all in this one go.
You could.
Can I bedazzle the boots?
You could bedazzle everything.
Done! Last week, I asked if you guys were as bothered as I was about the hamburger munching lines.
And I asked if you guys were ready for Koharu's graduation. And these were the responses that we got.
Jenny in Tokyo, thank you for agreeing with me about the hamburger line because it is beautiful. She said, plus when it came to the lyrics lines, like, hamburger did put me off the song as well because it's beautiful to listen to, but the hamburger line, when you see the English translation, kind of kills it for you. Buzzkill. Seriously. Thank you.
Fairy X Princess said, I don't think Koharu should have stayed longer. She was very popular so far. For her to get out of the group early and branch was a good idea. I don't like the fact that they gave her a huge push before her graduation because she did deserve more lines like every other member did. But I love Kusumi because she was #1 favorite girl on One Miss Me Before Comment. The hamburger line made me laugh too. I feel like Sunku really got lazy. So this week we would like to ask you guys our typical graduation question because we aren't original. No, we're completely original. We come up with brand new videos every single day. Subscribe to the channel. Did I really just self-promote myself?
Our normal graduation question, which is, do you think this was a good graduation single for Koharu? Do you feel like she should have gotten a different one? Do you feel like she was featured enough, too much, not enough? Let us know below. Additionally, I would also kind of like to know, kind of a multi-part question. 1, what kind of genre do you think this song fell under? And 2, what did you think of the cowboy hats? And 3, what did you think of the window pants?
That's 4 questions. You can choose to answer any of them.
Yeah, you don't have to answer all of them. Just some other things for you to talk amongst yourselves.
And think about.
Talk amongst yourselves, discuss.
Don't make babies.
Sexy Princess was neither about being sexy nor princesses. Discuss.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys all next week when we review Onegame da Tenaza Ikenai.
Way too many words.
You should try to say that.
Nope, not gonna happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jake.
And I'm Jeremy.
And he will see you every day this week. I will see you every Friday. Stay tuned for more adventures.
Peace out.
What?
You take them out.
The amount of work I do for these girls. The way I bend over backwards for them. You think the least they could do is say thank you in their graduations? Koharu! Thank you, Sunku-san. Thank you, Wodas. Thank you, girls. And thank you, staff. No thank you for Roman. What? Open your own damn door this week. I'm not gonna open it.
Look at this puppy who's followed me home. I think she belongs to Reina.
I will call her Abe, and she will be mine. And she will be, come here, Abe. Abe, come here, Abe. Come here, Abe. Oh, yes, you like the name Abe, don't you? Come on. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Oh, my God, yes, look at the little baby.
Makeup is quite fun, isn't it, Roman?
Oh, God.
I think I just found inspiration for my next single. I'm gonna go start drafting up the lyrics to my newest single. Congratulations, Roman. You got jumbled in with the staff this time. Oh!
Bitch. Come on, Abe. Let's go get some morning coffee.
いいじゃないジョイエロ涙